Hello and welcome to episode 55 of our Timberborn Update 5 Waterbeaver playthrough here in cycle 70, day 17, where we are currently getting 13. That's right, 13 frames per second on one-time speed. I love the Beaver game. Boy, howdy do I love the Beaver game. All right, we got nuclear power up and running last time, and we are currently making a blistering 6,000 HP from our advanced nuclear reactor. This thing says it needs deeper water to function, which, how does that work? I don't know, but the building is making power, so I guess it's fine? Cool. Anyway, the point of the past several episodes was to get nuclear power up and running, and it is up and running. Now all we have to do is just, keep it running. Hopefully. I think we're going to be okay. Somebody left a comment in the last episode saying that we should try to block this off so that we can have all of the water go through our water wheels and stick around to take care of our nuclear plant. And for us to be able to do that, we're going to have to, because this is water beavers and everything is hard, we're going to have to probably get rid of this scrap metal here and build up something, put in some terrain blocks or those levees or whatever. And that's all stuff that's going to take some time. But we do need to actually do that. We need to get this scrap metal. A bunch of you have posited in the comments that one of the reasons why so many things are bogged down is because we don't have enough scrap metal. And yeah, we only have 150-ish right now. We've got a couple of these primitive smelters primitively smelting at a very slow rate of speed. And we have our high-temperature foundry, which is currently making scrap metal, but does not have enough iron ore, which technically we do have enough in stock. I think the problem is just we don't have enough beavers working. We don't have enough haulers and everything taken care of. So, again, it's been an eternal problem for the past, I don't know, 20, 30 episodes that we just can't get stuff where it needs to go. So, we have the option of building bots. In the bot assembler, each bot requires 10 robot parts, 1 nuclear fuel, and a processor. We have 12 processors, which is great. But the robot, well, actually, we have 81 robot parts. So we could make a couple bots. Shouldn't be too terribly hard. We just need to, you know, have a couple things taken care of. This takes 1,000 HP, which, you know, prior to the nuclear plant coming online would have been a really tough sell. But right now, you know, we're only making 10,400-ish. Okay, that's going to go down sharply as soon as the rest of this water goes away. But basically, right now we only have the nuclear reactor and these solar arrays going, which is not going to be enough power to sustain everything we have going on. It is an 8-day drought, so good luck, I guess, trying to get everything actually powered during that time. But we do have the nuclear power, which is 6,000 more than we had the last time we had a drought. So, could definitely be worse. We've got quite a lot to take care of here. That quadruple dynamite is going to really, really help get a little bit more water in here. Currently the depth is 8. Limit is 10. This thing still says it needs deeper water to function, which is objectively kind of hilarious considering that it's not directly connected to water, and it won't be because it's on top of a building, so I truly do not understand what's happening here. But the building works. And it's making 6,000 HP, and this guy's making 300. These, of course, aren't going to work at night because, of course, they don't work at night. We got our work cut out for us. We got so much to do. So we're going to start possibly against common sense, short term, by lowering working hours down to 16. You guys have been asking for this forever, and I truthfully never really think that it's that important to lower it. But we're going to give it a shot. Want to see the well-being go up a little bit let them eat different types of food, spend less time walking around instead of sleeping, because, well, you know, they have to walk from their place of residence to their job and then back, then they never get any sleep. Well, still same amount of time walking, but proportionally to the amount of time they're sleeping, it's less. What I was trying to get at. So that's the thing. We're working on making that happen. I mean, this is just so baffling to me why this doesn't say it has water. Like, there's no mechanism for this building to obtain water. There is not. There's none. So, like, what's going on? Why is it like that? Anyway, it's doing its thing. It's working. We're making power. I have the ability to put in a double dynamite at the very bottom of this, and then that'll be the end of the straw, so to speak. And then, of course, we can blast the rest of this out to match, and then take all of this with it. But that's something that's going to come later. We've got to solve our scrap metal problem, which, well, we have so much right here. Do you understand how hard it is to get up here? I don't know that you guys do. But good news is that we have a very, very small quantity of these brambles left. Let's put this on triple speed so these guys can actually, you know, get to work. We've got to get the rest of this out of here. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and say, just get these things out of here. We really don't need them. I don't want them to grow back, because I can get rid of all of these things. As long as we've gotten every single scrap. And I think we have. I'm like pathologically afraid of these things just coming out of nowhere and completely taking over everything again. I don't think there's any more of them over here. So, as soon as these are done, which I guess they already are done, I'm just going to say, you know what? Get rid of these things. Come pick your brambles up off the floor. Give me my beavers back, so on and so forth. And we have so much right here in the way of scrap metal. Ooh, I love lag. Thank you, lag. Let's just, oh, this is almost unplayable. Almost unplayable. I gotta pause the game so I can even drag this out. Alright. Scavenger flags are gonna scavenge. Just get all of this out as best as we can. Hopefully these can reach eventually all the way across. We have a couple of blockages that we can maybe get around. I said it a whole bunch of times. The design of this map is intentionally difficult, and I really should not be complaining because of that. It's just hard. So much stuff to do to try to keep on top of everything here. That is just the way it goes. So we just have to deal with it. Anyway, that'll keep those guys busy for a little bit of time. I think I can actually, you know... Oh, man, this lag is truly ridiculous. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I missed one. Okay, that's because they didn't have a path that could get close enough to it. Alright, so I think that's the only one left. So we know we have some scrap metal here we can grab. There's obviously more over here that we can get to eventually, but honestly, we're at a point where it's just an absolutely untenable quantity of stuff to move around, as one does. So those are going to get triple dynamited because I no longer feel like waiting, and then the rest of this can come as it does. Just gonna take some time. So we'll leave that there. These lumberjack flags can go away because there's no more lumbers to jack. And then, of course, this mess here, a bunch of people had input on the way that we were trying to get this taken care of. And yes, I know it's not really ideal or fast or quote-unquote right the way that I've been doing this, but, you know, it is what it is. It's where we find ourselves. It's fine. We'll be alright. we're so far into this playthrough that everything takes a super long time anyway, just because the game runs at the speed of smell. So there's not really too much else we can do about it. Now, we do have a problem here in that this has dried out. Fortunately, there's still some water in here. And this is still outputting. But we're going to need to be careful about keeping an eye on this, because it's going to run out at some point. So what I'm going to do, in an effort to kind of take care of that problem, I'm going to start blasting this out. I think what we can also do... see, these guys making nitroglycerin. I'm going to pause these handicrafters lodges. Or should I not pause them? It's very hard for me to remember where stuff gets put in here sometimes. Like, who has... Alright, I gotta pause just so I can, like, actually move my mouse. Do we not have, pencil sets? Alright, well, you know what? I'm just gonna have them make pencil sets. I'm not gonna pause it. But the fact of the matter is, I need to be able to use... Okay, it's going all over the place. I need to be able to use the nitroglycerin to do multi-blasting, because I really don't feel like sitting here and babysitting individual pieces of dynamite every single time. It's not fun. It's not good content, and I know you guys don't enjoy seeing it. So that's why we're doing what we're doing there. The good news is that we do have these scavenger flags successfully scavenging. It's still going to take a while to get all that taken care of, but oh, they can still get over here. I probably do need to have a ladder over here, maybe, or maybe I don't. Maybe I just say, you know what, we'll deal with it. 'Cause how much? Yeah, I don't have enough metal to build a big vertical ladder here. So I don't think I'm going to. I mean, they can still get around. It's just going to take them a little while to, you know, walk over here. Why do we have so many lotuses here? It's because we're not using the nenuphars anymore. Man, see, this is what happens when you have such a flexible set of recipes. You can just change one little thing, and all of a sudden, everything is unbalanced. I love water beavers. But yeah, we have too many nenuphars. They're not even doing anything with this. And I think am I burning? I'm just gonna have to click on this. Are we actually burning the lotus flowers still? Let's check. Wood burner. This one is burning. Excess sawdust, which we probably should not be doing. I don't care about charcoal. Excess nenuphars. Okay, which one is this one? Way over here. Which one is this one? Way over here. And this is the one that is making the clay pots, which we don't need. I'm just going to say, for right now, since we have so many stinking nenuphars, and I know we're farming them, let's just burn the extra ones, just so we can clear up a little bit of space. Oh, wow, I clicked on this so long ago and it hasn't gone away. 7 FPS. Alright, good. The ENS is currently making processors, or is currently trying to make processors. Remember, I did say I was going to build a bot factory, but our power output is not sufficient right now to run another thing. So we can start building it, but we're not going to run it. I've got to figure out exactly where it's going to make sense to build this. Honestly, it probably doesn't matter. But I still would like to try to choose a place that's not going to be in completely, like, the worst imaginable location. I've got a couple spots that might be okay. But it probably needs to be a little closer to what we actually have, you know, stuff going on, space to do it. Over here is probably not great. What else? We can think about that a little bit. We're getting there. One piece at a time. So the other good thing about this is we're basically done. What's this? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. It's very hard for me to see here. Alright, that ladder can go away. And then we can just blast this off. And then we can start building another stack of these things, which we're going to have to power somehow. Let's check our water situation. So it is actually sucking water up, but it's not as much as I thought, which is good, I suppose. Now, blowing this up at this exact moment may have been a mistake, because it's going to evaporate faster, but we got 3 days left. We're going to be fine. My main goal is to have this set in such a way where it will actually be fine. Oh wait, hold on. I have this at the bottom. I didn't detonate. Alright, so now this is a depth of 10, and its limit is 10. And I just set off a 4. This is another 4, so then I can do 2 more after that, I'm pretty sure. And then we're going to have to probably start by coming out this way, holding a little bit more capacity there. Still don't know why this says it has no water, because it's on top of the building. So they're saying this has to be submerged to work. I don't know that that's true. I can't understand how that would possibly be true. That's fine, I suppose. We did build, last episode or the episode before, one of those, the fruit bar, which I regrettably cannot see what the stock is, but I'm assuming it's working because it has visitors. We take a look at our well-being here. There should be. I guess that would qualify as amazing food. And I think there's a social. Is there a social aspect to the fruit bar? No. I guess not. Why are there 6 beavers who don't have the news board benefit? That's what I want to know. Wait, what is this for? Don't drink too much. Is that for the alcohol? Would have to be. Well, at any rate, this is working to some degree. I just don't know what, because I can't read the thing. I did see the comment about the UI scaling. If I change it, I'm probably not going to be able to read it. But I guess that could be an option. We may end up... wow, lag. We may end up doing it at some point. As a reminder, we do also have the buffet canteen to build. And before we do that, we need to be making these other kinds of stews. We have mushroom stew and vegetable stew in addition to the deluxe stew that we're already making. Everything else, food-wise, we have plenty of. So this building cannot make any of the stuff for the vegetable stew or the mushroom stew or whatever. I believe that has to be in the mechanized ones. Yeah, and right now they're making fried rice. I only have 4 fried rice because I believe we have run out of one of the ingredients for the fried rice. Let's... Oh, it's the lotus flowers, because we can't pick them apart. Okay, well, that's getting better now that we're burning the excess nenifars. They can actually, you know, split these things apart. Everything else, I was about to say we should have been in really good shape. Just another problem with having 779 beavers to take care of, and not enough haulers to take care of the beavers that have to take care of 779 beavers. So, we're going to get there. But you know the drill. It just takes time. Always takes time. Yeah, so all that being said, we have quite a lot to take care of. Every time the sound of the music skips a little bit, I think my computer is going to crash. It's a terrifying way to live. Oh, geez. Okay. You know, I haven't actually tried to run this without water yet. And there's no mechanism here to tell me how much water it has or needs or whatever. I'm assuming if it didn't have water, it would say, hey, I don't have water and I'm going to explode. But I don't know if there's an actual meltdown mechanic incorporated into this or not. But I can tell you what, I don't want to find out if that's a thing. So, all we can do now is just wait. I kind of want to set this off, but I also kind of don't want to set it off, but I think I'm going to have to. So that's our quadruples here. Take this off. Did I actually go all the way down and I'm supposed to go down? I guess I did. I think. It is so hard to tell. It does say the depth is 10, and if this says it matches, then I guess that's all we can roll with. So, what I'm going to do, like I said, is come around here and start blasting a channel so this can immediately fill up with this water that we have here to begin with. And then I guess I can go ahead and just get this down, although, to be honest, I'm probably just going to have this be blasted 1 deep, so this matches everything else. That'll be easy to do that way. Now's the time to do this while this isn't flooded with water, or bad water, or what have you. I think that's fine. Just let this do whatever it's gonna do. Probably also is not a bad idea. Well, it wouldn't have been a bad idea to put that here too. Go ahead and get this area blasted out as well, so in the future we don't have to worry about it. But we have enough going on right now. I don't think it's going to be an issue. Alright. Now there is still some water here. Is it going to be enough? For 1 day, I think so. I think it'll be okay. I just got to make sure that we're actually in a decent spot here. Okay, I need to put a path. That's what we were missing here. Yeah, now that's in range. Good. If I take this one away, is it still in range? Yes. If I take this one away, is it still in range? Yes. Okay, well, I think that's about the limit I can do. Let these guys take care of everything else. 1 day left. We somehow still have power available, I guess? Alright, that's good to go. That's good to go. Now I can just take this out. Put another double here. And then, yeah, we'll be able to just walk through. How are we doing on our dismantling stuff? Okay. That's working reasonably well. We still have a little bit we can get to, hopefully without too much strife. I'm glad we got rid of all these. We could actually farm up here if we were serious about it. Would not be too hard. Just put in a couple of those irrigation towers that repel contamination as well, and that would go quite nicely. You know, it's really funny how we have 21,000 food, and 10,000 of it is braised cabbage. That's probably where all my cabbage went, to be honest with you. I can't help but think I'm forgetting something important. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Who knows? But our liquid situation's looking okay. We've got chestnut beer coming along. I am afraid of running out of water on this nuclear. But no, we still have some. Alright. Gonna go ahead and blast this off. That works. What are we waiting on here? Nitroglycerin. Alright, no surprise there. That's okay. They got plenty to bring up here. So, 0.3 days left. Let's decide where we're going to put our bot factory. This is where we make robot... No, this is where we make robot parts. Nuclear fuel is made over here, and the processors are made over here. At this point, it probably doesn't matter. It just has to be connected to power somewhere. So, seeing that, I don't have a way to get up top here because of how everything is set up. But this is... Oh, this is bigger. Okay, it's 3x3 in the base game. I guess it's 5x5 now. Alright, well, I literally can't be mad about that. It's, you know, it's Waterbeavers. It's going to be hard. It's what we signed up for. So, where can I put this? That's the bigger thing. Got no idea where I'm going to have actual flat space to build this thing. I guess probably the easiest thing would be right here, but I've got a path coming through here that's not going to want to play nice. I guess, like, right here would also work, but again, I got a path that's pretty important to come through here. So this is 5 wide. This wouldn't fit. Is this a It's not a watertight building. Okay. Well, in that case, let's see. That 1, 2, 3, 4. I put that here. It would cover this entire thing up, but I have this. But what I don't have is space. Yeah, okay, no, I can't put it there. Oh, come on, man. Where am I going to put this thing? I guess it would fit over here okay? But, hold on. Wait, this is out of water. Okay. Okay, no meltdown occurs, but it stops producing power. All right, well, I can live with that. That's fine. We'll just let it do what it's got to do. I was honestly kind of expecting some sort of cataclysmic disaster to occur, but I understand that that is very difficult to code, and I also appreciate that that has not been implemented because that would cause an incalculable quantity of beaver suffering that I don't think we want to be party to. So let's see, that's 4 there. You know what? No, I'm just gonna let this go as it is. Eventually, this will get backed up and it'll flood everything and it'll be fine. We'll be a-okay. Now that we have water over here again, yep, it is coming in, and there are no, I think, no brambles. All right, we can make that work. We're making everything else. I needed the deluxe stew to just be going so much quicker. And I have 2 of these. They're prioritized by haulers. They are waiting on... Oh, lag. I mean, maybe they're just not making it fast enough because it's so popular. It's stocked. Just takes 8 hours. We're probably honestly going to have like 5 or 6 of these. We'll end up restructuring this plenty, I am sure. Absolutely sure. Yep, nitroglycerin continues to be an issue. But now that's filling back up again and it's producing power, so that's good to see. Once this has an adequate supply of bad water stored in here, I think we're going to be okay. But, you know, I think we're going to have another reactor over here. Now, we are making almost 24,000. Now it's a little bit more, and our demand is only just shy of 15. But it's going to take a while to get these guys, you know, built back up. Very slow process. And I really... do I need to have another hot nuclear press? Because this is a building that has to be on the ground level. I'm almost certain eventually I'm going to need one. But I know I don't need it right now. But yeah, you know, I think I'm going to have to just build it. Because I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it, you know. Alright, so that is currently going that way. I guess that's fine. If I flip it back this way, which I can't flip. Okay, well that works. I guess that solved that problem for me. This is going to have a ladder attached to it. As one does. Just bring that way. I'm just, you know, I'm not going to be able to do it this way. Alright, let's hit pause. How did I... oh, that's right, I had those stupid bridge things. Because you can't build behind the... Alright, well, you know what? These are inconsequentially cheap, so we'll just let it be what it's going to be. Gotta have enough room here. Just get this built. They can always build down. But we've got to get power over here. Again, that's not really a difficult thing. I just want to make sure that we're not getting ourselves into any trouble unnecessarily. Power shaft, power shaft, power shaft, power shaft. Yeah, I'll just make this a universal. Who cares? And then this bit here, regular platform. The power input on this, before we get too carried away, I think, I am like 90% sure this will just automatically share connected next to itself. But if it doesn't, just remember that it has, yeah, they're all roughly in the same spot. Well, they aren't roughly in the same spot. They are in the same spot. In the event that they cannot share power that way, we will have to blast out either the back. Probably the easiest thing to do would be to do the back and just come all the way down. But this is going to have the straight to vertical, and then the vertical, and then every single thing added onto it. We've got mega platforms, which I can actually build, which is nice. And then, yes, friends, it will be at long last time to research the hydroponic Everblossom farm, which will need to be flipped. And there you go. It has been a very, very long time since that has been requested, and I am excited to finally be able to bring it to you. Hopefully that solves most of our problems. And I'm pretty sure... You know what? I'll just leave that as it is, and we'll probably be okay. Have this come out this way. This being universal will allow me to put additional screw presses here in the event that we need them. But right now we just need to build this stinking thing. We got so much going on. Absolutely have to take care of. These guys waiting on nitroglycerin. The rest of these Handicrafter's Lodges, plural. Let's check and see what we're making. Okay, dynamite. You are no longer making dynamite. You are making pencil sets. All of you. So, hopefully that'll get us some more pencil sets. Watch me just be making an incredibly large quantity of pencil sets for no reason. Actually, we have 670. And the total storage capacity is... basically full? What? Okay, the Handicrafter's Lodge can hold 250 of them. That's what's happening. Alright, well that's kind of weird, but... we'll survive. This is waiting on, of course, nitroglycerin. Well, they'll bring it in here eventually, and then we'll have this little cut through, and that's going to be all well and good. And then we can continue working on other stuff. How are we doing on harvesting here? Okay. Still good. Still good. I know there's tons here. Yes, we will eventually be working on getting this situated here. Well, I guess before we get too comfortable here, before I blow this up, since it's already there, we might as well put in a couple of these guys. Unfortunately, I built this ladder in such a way where it's going to block access. So I will have to remove that. But we are going to get this 45 scrap metal out. And then I will blow that up, and then I'll blow that up. Well, I guess I have to blow them both up at the same time. But we can start getting some of this going down to these little crevices and all that stuff. But it's a very slow process, folks. Very, very, very slow process. How is, okay. Can live with that. Quadruple dynamites. This is all ready to go. And now, of course, quadruples all this way. And, oh, there we go, all that way. That'll get us down to 8, which will then get us, actually, this height will be 10. Because we did 2 4s. I'm pretty sure that's going to be viable. Alright. Of course, they're going to take their time building this stuff. Construction priority. Come on. Alright. So, now that we have... you know, I actually don't see dirt. What am I... I know these all aren't done. Yeah, alright. I did promise that we were going to lower the priority of these terrain blocks because it is kind of sucking up a bunch of what we're trying to do, so that's fine. I want to make sure I took care of that. This needs to be a single dynamite there. This needs to get filled in, but again, it's going to be a slow process. So we'll take care of that. This no longer has to have a ladder, which means that can go away. Make sure that's deprioritized as well, because we want to fill all of this in. And we need to be growing more pumpkins. We are continually running out of pumpkins. But I'm also continually running out of space on which to grow pumpkins. Which was kind of the idea behind, you know, making the tree farms over here so I could get my land back and start growing additional pumpkins. I think if I can make it work, I would like to have all of this Everblossom space taken up by growing other crops that we need to have, like, for example, the pumpkins. But I mean, we had this already, this large farmhouse here. If we can move it to the other side of the river here where we have these sunflowers, that would be great. But I'm still out of sunflowers. We're never going to have enough sunflowers. I firmly believe. So, fun things, fun problems to solve eternally. What are we? Okay, we're waiting on logs. We're waiting on... Okay, nuclear waste does take a while. Gears... oh, we need gears. What do I have the Abyss making? Slideshow. Oh, it's making gears. Ah, but logs. Yeah, see, it's the self-fulfilling prophecy. You need logs to do stuff, but you can't make logs because you don't have logs. It's like trying to fill out paperwork. So hopefully the nitroglycerin starts catching up soon. I mean, it has what it needs, so I guess that's fine. I still have not figured out where I'm putting this bot factory, and I'm going to lose my mind. I mean, this wouldn't be a terrible place for one, but it's not really... Oh, actually, it's pretty close. All right, well, let's figure this out here. If I can just have a... Oh, lag. Just get those removed. Cut trees. Well, really just cut all of these. I think I can make this happen a lot easier. First of all, take a look at what this is going to entail. Gears are going to be a problem. Not anymore. All right. Here's what we're going to do. This, because I need to be able to get up here, right? This is going to become a vertical right here. That's going to be a vertical to straight. And then this is going to have a regular platform. And then just be a straight power shaft. So what that's going to allow us to do, after I super prioritize all of this, is put a path underneath here that will then go up with a staircase here. And at that point, actually let me go ahead and put the path here so I don't forget. At that point, we'll be able to come up here and we'll be able to get all of these trees out of here. Very slow process, but we'll get it done. And I know it's a long trip to get all the way over here, but what other choice do we have? It is not quick. It's got to be somewhere we can actually, you know, connect to stuff. So that is what it is. We're going to have the power come in probably through the backside. Yeah, that's probably going to be the easiest way. Unless I do... you know what? I could, first off, examine what this... Okay, the power inputs are in the middle. Well, since we're already deconstructing this whole mess, this is already ripped apart. Dynamite! What do you mean they can't reach it? Alright, well, now I've created additional problems. We're going to get some silly billies out of it. How did they build this staircase first? That's what I want to know. Okay, well, hopefully nobody gets stuck. Alright, now they can't. Alright, so get that power shaft. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. We're just going to turn this into a ladder. Problem solving at its finest, folks. And by at its finest, I mean at its absolute ugliest and worst. That's the way it goes. So this can go away again, which will actually allow them to come in here. Yeah, from the underside. That works. Okay. Not quite what I was planning, but, you know, it's fine. That's taken care of there. These need to get... Ah, of course. Of course. How could I forget? Yet another... yet another head scratcher by yours truly. All of these that have to get cut down. Well, they don't have to get cut down, but we're going to choose to cut them down. This one, I know for a fact can go away, so I can start building the... for lack of a better way to do this, just a... no, it's going to have to be universal. That'll work. Just get it done. Just get it done. Waiting on metal blocks, huh? How do I not have metal blocks? What am I... Oh, that's right. I have all those other ladders I'm building. Well, this is now priority numero uno. Go get your blocks, dude. Go get your blocks. Can we blow this up yet? I mean, technically, yeah, there's nothing stopping us, so... Let us do it. That works. Now, is this actually as low as this will go? It's probably not the bottom of the map, but I still want to... Come on. Still want to check. Oh, no, okay. It'll work. Well, there's no point going lower than that because that's as low as that straw goes. So I guess we'll just leave that as it is. Alright. Good, they've actually gotten some of the scrap metal off of that. That is a massive success. Every time we come over here, more progress is made. Love to see it. Still working on here. So, yes, our amount of scrap metal is not high, but it is getting better. It's getting a lot better. Just going to have to, say it with me, take some time. It's always what happens. Alright, now we are waiting on what? Metal blocks and nuclear waste. Okay. Is the thing that gets nuclear waste currently running? Okay, that's making hydrogen. Brain boosting salts. Tools. We're waiting on tools. Okay. So why are we waiting on tools? Are we waiting on tools because we don't have scrap metal? That's got to be what it is. Click. Please. Click. Thank you. Which one are you making tools? Coal. Never would I have thought that we would have such a problem with coal. After absolutely just tripping over it in every possible facet of our space here. Now we don't have enough. You know what? I really wish... That was a delayed sound effect. I really wish there was some sort of thing that would say, hey, stupid, you don't have drill bits. Because, I don't have drill bits. Oh, this one was supposed to be making drill bits, and I took it off. That was my mistake. I will own up to that. But like I said, we're trying to do so many things at one point in time, and, you know, spoiler alert, it doesn't always work like that, friends. Doesn't always work like that. Now I got a whole lot of stuff bottlenecked behind metal, again, to absolutely no one's surprise. So what is this actually? Coal and iron ore, huh? It's not prioritized by haulers. I don't really have enough beavers to employ any more here. But, honestly, I think we're going to have to just do it. 16 incapacitated for why? Because they're contaminated. Okay. And we got 16 more unwell. You know, it's a sacrifice you're going to have to make in order to build dynamite in areas like this. So, it is what it is. I got nothing else for you. Yeah, it just happens. But we have the twirl and hurl, so, you know, could definitely be a whole lot worse. I got processors that I need to be using, but I can't because I don't have the metal to do, well, much of anything with. And this is about to be full on storage, so we really want to get this going as soon as we possibly can. And this, meanwhile, still waits because it does not have tools. And we don't have tools because we don't have the requisite materials. And we don't have the requisite materials because the big drills do not have drill bits. But we are, once again, making drill bits. This one is actually currently getting coal. Unlike this, and unlike this. But again, little baby steps. You take these things as you can. This is actually fully depleted here, so let's grab some... Oh, lag. Double dynamite. Get this blasted out. And then we can start identifying areas where one stack of ladders will allow us to get to multiple pieces of land at one time. And just collect as much of this as we can. Start blasting. I know this area has plenty, but I think there's a lot more potential in terms of, you know, the efficiency of doing this. By putting in, say, a ladder, say here, that would take me to this square, this square, this square, and then also this square and this square behind it. We've just got to have the materials to actually build that. It also doesn't help that I have started constructing this giant wall of ladders. Which, you know, we do need to access all of this stuff. But it's really not necessary yet. So I'm going to pause this. Because they can already, once this is constructed, they can already get to the entrance of it, and it should already be powered by virtue of being next to this thing. So I am very hopeful that that will actually work. Because I am really, really hurting, excuse me, not having this ladder taken care of. It is absolutely cramping my style, but fortunately, metal blocks are on their way. Should be up and running momentarily, and then we can start cutting these trees down, get some much needed logs, and then we can blast this thing away and put in our bot assembler in the most random location possible, just because I figured this was probably the only one that would work. And that's going to be it. But yeah, I mean, not it for the episode. We're only at 50 minutes, and you know how we do with water beavers. We got a little bit of time left, because I would like to finish this before the heat death of the universe, so come on, get a move on, guys. Let's go. Into the end, 22. Speaking of the heat death of the universe, come on, let's get it going, bud. We got lots of trees to get rid of here. I guess I could go ahead and blast these two and this, but not this, because that's where this other thing's hooked up. Now that that's taken care of, I'll go ahead and I'll just put a regular power shaft there. Hook these back up. Yeah, because that's nuclear power is no longer, you know, powering any of this. Because I disconnected it and it took 800 years to get back in place because somebody was smart, clearly. Good choices were made. Yeah, okay, let's blast this. And now I can get rid of these ladders, because they can't actually reach anything anymore. And there you go. So I'm just going to leave this as is for now. I'm not going to put any more ladders right now, because I really need the metal to go to these other things we're trying to build, so we can, you know, actually build them. Very, 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 very slow process. Oh, also we need metal to build a bot assembler, in case you hadn't guessed. And gears, which we do not have. And planks, which we do have. And logs, which we technically have, but we don't have. Don't have enough. So I'm going to research this. Get this... Yes, this will work. I was stressing about that. I think we're okay. Don't harvest bramble flowers. I don't care about bramble flowers. Get the trees out of here. Alright. Everything else is, you know, it's going okay. Definitely could and probably should be a lot better, but hey, what are you gonna do? Not really much of anything here. So this, no. This one, still waiting on tools, because we need the coal, and the coal needs drill bits. Well, it has drill bits, kind of. I just don't have enough extras. These guys have not gotten... Yeah, oh cool. Okay, the iron has a drill bit, which is good. I just need this to be going so much faster than it currently is. Okay, I got 155 robot parts. I think that's going to have to be it for a while. Plucked Lotus processing it is. So I need to stop using materials. Try to get our everything else. It is baffling to me how we cannot have enough deluxe stew. I mean, I know it's like the preferred food that the beavers are going to eat, but surely the processing is not this slow. I mean, I guess it is, and that's probably not really much way of avoiding that, is there? Hopefully they can get a couple more of these going here. I guess I could speed the process up by putting in another set here. By another set, I mean another... Let's just say 3 for right now. Get these guys going. Yeah, get this area cleared out. We got stuff to do. People want to see some excellence. Not me struggling in cycle 71 because everything takes time. Had a number of comments about the gigantic storages. Eventually, yes, I would like to build those. Currently, we are not hurting for most storages. It's just, they take so many resources. The glass especially is what's killing us. Like, I can't make the glass fast enough to do, I think, what you guys want. Because right now I have to have this guy making scrap metal. So we really, really need that. We can turn the glass on at some point in the future. Just maybe not at this exact moment. Alright. We're getting close. Get that tree out of here. I guess I could let them grab this stuff before I completely blow this entire area to smithereens, but as long as they don't take too long. Yeah, come back and check on that later. Oh, this is ready to go. Alright, so that should be maximum depth there. Actually, no, that one I can no longer tell. Well, that looks like 8. It looks a whole lot deeper than 4, I can tell you that much. And I have, wow, I've got 63 nitroglycerin. Alright, I think we're okay. I think we are okay. What's probably going to happen here is I'm going to have to do these 2 at a time, which is a little bit annoying, but hey, whatever. Yeah, because I don't have a better way to get over here. Oh well. We're working. Those are full. These are getting there. And yes, I did say at the start of the episode that we're going to try to work with this. But I really shouldn't have too many more contaminated beavers. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're going to have to probably just build a couple of those dams here. Or dam houses or something. Because if we have enough of these operating at once, then it's going to just consume a whole bunch of water. I guess, if I'm understanding the discussions I had with some of you guys correctly, this is actually coded like a water source, but it's negative. Like it just removes water. Which it does say in the menu here that it deletes liquid. And since they have different rates, then, I guess that makes sense that it would be one of those kind of deals. So let's try to understand this nuclear steam vent here. It says it collects water in the process and allows to connect the reactor under it to power shafts. Okay. But why is it not collecting water? Is it because we have the facility itself in bad water? And therefore it's not going to collect water? If we were in regular water, that it would be fine. I'm guessing that's probably what the issue is. But it doesn't seem to care. Operation-wise, it doesn't seem to care. Which is an interesting thought. Alright, so these are all done. Farewell. Enjoy your lives, so on and so forth. Dynamite. Detonate. Delete that thing. bot assembler, assemble, justice team, whatever your favorite moniker is. We have the PhD in robotics. I think we actually have... No, we have one. Okay, well, that's fine. That's all we need. Get this thing built and let's go. Please. I have been waiting for so long. You know, the nuclear waste also is a huge problem. But everything else is taken care of. Just need the nuclear waste. Bring on the nuclear waste. Yes, we are openly cheering for nuclear waste. Strange times. Strange times we live in. I always clicked on the wrong thing there. Okay, good. We can actually make it now. This producing nuclear fuel. I'm gonna I'm just gonna deprioritize it. We have enough nuclear fuel to run that one reactor for quite some time, but we also need to use this to build bots. However, I have to have the bot builder built so it can build bots. Therefore, we've taken the beavers out of the centrifuge. Hopefully that makes sense. And then I also need this thing built. The hot nuclear press is what I meant. The bot builder does not require nuclear waste, so I misspoke, but the intent was correct. This thing's got to get built. And hopefully we can move on with our lives, because this has taken a very, 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 very long time. But the bot assembler is just about done. And then we can have bots, and I can make that the title of today's episode. Which, I guess, spoiler alert, but since you're already at the point in the video where we start making bots, I guess it's not really a spoiler alert, but the title will... whatever. It doesn't matter. No one's starting this series at episode 55. That I can assure you. So, if you're here no matter what. And nothing I say is going to prevent that from happening. So now all we got to do is just come and finish the last 22% of our construction here, and then we can start churning those bots out. And hopefully we can keep making those. I've been told in the comments that they basically last forever, more or less. Like 1% per cycle decay. If that's the case, then we're going to be golden. We're going to be doing really well. These, again, in the water beavers, they are exclusively hauling bots. They are not going to be able to work in any other buildings. And we will have to construct a standby area. So, in theory... Okay, it's actually working now. Yeah, I've got to prioritize that by haulers. In theory, the standby area is going to need to be in a central location. It does not have to be powered. But it does need to be in a central location. Hey, that's the exercise plaza. So where would be good? Again, the major problem we run into is what happened to the berries? Is that because we didn't have... Okay, now I gotta play detective here. This making berries, probably sawdust would be my guess. Dirt! Dirt, of course it's dirt. Oh, everything causes problems for everything else. It's the order of the world here. Coal, dirt, and waste rocks output. Just constantly being consumed, but I thought our construction things... keep overshooting. I thought those were massively deprioritized, and it looks like they are. Alright, so that's done. That ladder can go away. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. That gives me room to plant another pumpkin. Hopefully. I got the location right on that. Yeah, it looks like it. Ooh, you know what? I got space over here, too. And I got space over here, too. What have I been doing this whole time? 2 whole extra pumpkins. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. Alright, bot-wise. 15%. 15%. Oh, hey, look. The, How did this... okay. Okay, because this wasn't finished. Okay, well, now the problem is going to be, I can't end this episode until this nuclear press is complete, or else it's going to delete this whole stack of garbage here. Alright, well, I guess we're building these ladders now. So we can have our evergreen, ever blossom thing farm. Crude saw blades, I got 35, so that's going to be okay once we actually get up there. Alright. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. 18%. So I still have not found a good place to put a hauling bot standby area. What is this doing? Shit, you know it's not doing anything. Almost said something else. Where am I going to put this? Yeah, I guess it would fit here. But I don't, hold on, this is going to be crucial information. Alright, it doesn't say it's a levee, so I could, in theory, just put it on the edge of this. Okay, 30 logs in the ruined building. Guess what? Scavenger flag, because that's what gets those. Scavenge away, friends. And then I just have to be able to place a 5x5 item here. You know what? Oh, the lag is unbearable. Come on, rotate. Rotate. Rotate, thank you. Mark this for cutting, because we need to have trees. Need to have trees. They can't, more than one of them can't work on it at a time. Well, it's going to be gone soon. Alright, I need a 5x5 area. Easiest thing for us to do is just going to be to do platform, 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 platform. Just like that. That'll give me 5x5 here. And leave a little bit of space on the side. It's not really central location, but it's going to have to work. Yes, I do see the bad tide coming in 1.2 days. Yes, I also will probably forget until right when it happens. So, you know how it goes. I'm going to try, though. We're going to do our best. That's what you should always do. Always do your best. Hey, look. I got a bot. I clicked on the bot. Nothing happened. Does it not know anywhere to go if I don't have a hauling post for it? It's not going to let me click on... Okay, I need to click on this. Alright, Mr. Bot. Beard Bot 1. That's a big boy. Did they increase the size of this thing? 99% durability. Please do not lose more than 1% of durability per cycle. Please and thank you. Anyway, that's exciting. Alright, hurry up, folks. I'm getting old here. 12 left. Alright. Well, they're going to get these trees out of the way at least. And this actually can stay here. Alright, 8 logs. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I know only one of you can work at a time, but you can go faster than this. Or... Come on. Come on. 2. Can you get it done? Can you do me a kindness? Alright. Pause the game so I can actually do something. Hauling bot standby area. Oh, yes. I'm so glad it actually works like this. Okay. So now, again, it's out of the way, but it has a space. And yes, we will go ahead and we will start diverting so I don't forget. That works. And over here to the other side. Open. And then shut. So we have been bad water proofed. And thankfully, since it is a bad tide, we will still continue to have this taken care of as well. Keep blasting this mess away here. That is a 4x, yes? Okay. Slowly working our way back through here. Doing our best. They have, they blasted through a lot of those giant logs, huh? Okay, yeah. They're, you know, they're taking their time. That's alright. We are prepared for the bad tide. I don't have to be worrying about it. Now this just needs to get finished. I love that this had the option of having regular bio... Oh, never mind. I was about to say, it didn't quite look like it was grayed out. Well, it's not grayed, but you get the idea. So somebody come finish this so my bots can actually get to work. Please and thank you. Bad tide has started. These trees are gone. Alright, now I have a bot thing. One more path there. I guess it has 2 entrances. So, hauler bots now have... oh, okay, so this is what employs them as haulers. Alright, got it. I don't know why I was struggling with that. Anyway, 7 days. 7 days of bad tide. Food and water stopped being a problem a long time ago. Now the challenge is to actually produce enough of the high-end stuff to get our well-being up. It's only 48, which apparently for the... Oh, okay. I forgot that we had injuries. For water beavers, 48 is like laughably low because I guess the maximum's over 100 something. But if we can get the hauling problem sorted out with the help of these bots, then we're going to have a lot of leeway to try and fix all this garbage. Like the great cooking tent, we should be able to get all the beavers in there if we build additional ones. Agoras take... what was it the Agora takes in this? Endothermic essence? Yeah, okay. Well, we are going to have to step up production of that as well. There's so much stuff we haven't gotten to, we haven't had the ability to get to. But soon, Exercise Plaza 300. It's like the exact same building. See, if I can get... I can just blast this out a little bit. Or... No, it's... You know what? You know what? No, I can... Not the internet name server registration database, but I can go in and put in some little doohickeys right here. That's definitely the correct term for it. Oh, of course, that's not going to work. Oh, so no, this isn't actually gonna be worth building here. What I should have done... Yeah, put that guy there. And then this thing here, because that's going to allow me to move this back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, folks. Get this mess nice and cleaned up. I mean, you can't tell me that I'm not trying to find places to put stuff. Exercise Plaza goes right here, so they can, you know, get a workout going on while the hauling bot standby area is standing by for hauling bots. And since we are already over here, why don't we put in a bulletin pole? It's going to have a nice coverage of this corner here. We really need to start adding a bunch more of this stuff pretty much everywhere. And it's really just not going to be that simple of a process. Alright, this is still waiting on, sheesh, nuclear waste. We're going to be in such big trouble if I can't make more nuclear waste. The audacity of that sentence, first of all. Yeah, the tools. The tools are a problem. But I have coal, so... all I gotta do is just force these guys to make more tools, and then actually have those tools go to use somewhere. I think we're gonna be okay. I got 4 hauler bots now. I only have 23, 24 beavers that aren't working, so these deprioritized, that's deprioritized. So pretty much the majority of our vacancies are in the hauling towers, so that's okay. Just gotta keep on keeping on. All we can do. The relentless pursuit of perfection. Was that a Lexus tagline from commercials like 15, 20 years ago? No, that was passionate pursuit of perfection. I'm sorry. It also could have been accurate. It was one of those Japanese luxury brands. One of those two. Completely irrelevant tangent. How are we... Oh, this is basically done too? Okay. Well, let's make it happen. Get that well-being up. It's already to 51. I haven't seen this thing pop up here that congratulates me on having a higher well-being score, so either that doesn't work in water beavers, or we already have been past this point, which would be more astounding to me, honestly. Observation deck. Forestry viewing spot upgrade. Where can I... Oh, I know what I can do. Because we don't need this to be a hauling upgrade, because now we have the bots. Get this thing out of here. We can just do a direct drop-in replacement. Nice and easy. And I think I have another one of those somewhere. That's going to be an easy thing to upgrade. Yes, we do, right here. Rotate? Yes. Cool. Well, that's going to be nice for them to have that. I don't think there's another one anywhere. Maybe there should be, but I don't think there is. So, this area eventually, TM, is going to be developed. I can't say for sure when, but this would be a great place to have the unbelievably tall bamboo I think we've discussed at length for quite some time. Still, yeah, still have some metal to harvest here. I'm glad we can actually get at most of it, it seems. I have not forgotten about this over here, and we actually have the metal to do it now, so let's go ahead. Yeah, let's just go ahead. Come on, click. Thank you. Just make sure we can actually get at most of these places. I guess we're just going to have to do whatever we can do here. Put these little bridges. Let them do what they're going to take care of and then just adjust accordingly. Okay, we got 5 bots now. Nuclear fuel is going to run out at some point. Oh, you know what? Did I pause the... No, I did not. I absolutely should have paused this. Well, it's more important for us to have the nuclear waste to go into here than it is to make nuclear fuel. Because even though 19 is not a lot, we're not going to run out. And I can always... Well, we are going to run out at some point. But we're not going to run out anytime soon. I can just pause the bot constructor. Because I need absolutely 100% the entire Maslow's hierarchy of needs pyramid colored the same color with one text that says nuclear waste. That's the amount of nuclear waste that I need. Or else this is going to be a huge problem. But I'm pretty confident we can make it happen, so I'm going to continue constructing mega platforms here and putting in additional Everblossom farms. I am very confident that we're going to get it done. In fact, I'm so confident I'm going to say we're not going to stop the episode until it's done. But that's going to curse me for having like a super, super long episode. Anyway, because that's what tends to happen with this. Anyway, Incoherent Ramblings of an Insane Person, part 55. Yeah, just get this whole mess taken care of here. More ladders, once again. Make sure it's rotated correctly. There we go. Alright, so that's going to help. I know I can at least build this with what we have. Still perpetually out of logs, but I feel like that's going to be a common theme until we actually have enough production here and have enough power generation to actually keep it going. But that's full, though, so that's good. Dynamiting continues, as it always does. Those there, those there. We getting anything accomplished here? Not quite yet, but could definitely be worse. That's working out. Exercise plaza, no one is exercising. I forgot this consumes logs. Maybe not the best of a... maybe not the best thing to build when we don't have any logs. Oh yeah, 70 logs for the observation deck things. Wait, did they already build this? Oh, cool. Alright, well, ideally they're going to use this. Hopefully. How's our supply looking? 10 out of 10. Alright, we're going to have to be... Oh, this lag. We're going to have to be careful. And probably shut off our bot assembler at some point soon, because one per day, we're going to run out. So let's actually check on our bots here. All the way down. Oh, good. There's still 99% durability. I was about to be quite upset if that was already at like 70%. Hold on. Oh, that's contaminated by bad water. That's not nuclear waste. All right. I was about to say, oh, they do have a mechanic for that. No, we're good. Okay, what else? Because I have all these notes. I have all these notes that I can't get to because we're trying to solve such just ridiculous problems. Like one of those things was, hey, make sure you put your clay pits back on, gold panning. But we're using the dirt. We're using the dirt faster than we can make it, so there's never going to be gold panning anyway. Oh, man. Well, it's fine. My main goal today was to get bots. And if we could, get Everblossom farms going, and, it's going. But I forgot to prioritize by haulers, so that was never going to be a successful thing. Oh, no, I only have 58 out of 100 nuclear waste. This is a disaster. Come on. Come on, tool. I need you, tool dudes. Find it within yourself to make as many tools as you possibly can. Crude saw blades. You know what? You're making tools. I already have 485 metal fasteners. I should have done that a long time ago. But I didn't. It's fine. What's in here? Strong alcohol. Okay, don't drink that. Or do. I'm not your dad, but don't drink that. We have everything but the tools. This is so aggravating. All right, I'm going to prioritize. Probably don't need to necessarily, but yeah, it's fine. Put 5 beavers in this. I doubt that it's actually going to make it go faster. Maybe it will. Who knows? So I'm running out of processors. I only have 4 left, but I only have 7 bots. Are they storing them in here? Okay, that's where they went. That's fine. That is a-okay. Lag. Less than 5 FPS, by the way, for those of you keeping track at home. We have 151 nitroglycerin, so that's actually turned out pretty well. And I think at some point pretty soon we're going to want to build a second one of these nuclear reactors. But for the time being, we're doing okay with the heavy gravity batteries. I know I need to build more of those, but they use nuclear fuel, which we currently are not producing because I'm trying to put the nuclear waste into this thing, which has gotten not a single nuclear waste in the past couple minutes. Oh, come on, please. Please. I need to do other things tonight besides play Timberborn for 4 hours. Okay, well, at least we're making nuclear waste again. That absolutely nobody in the sane realm of existence, but everyone in this game. Ah, man. So, at least we've accomplished that. Just, another one of the tragedies of lowering our working hours to 16. It has helped the beavers get a little bit better well-being, but that's 2 hours less per day that these things can run. And this is a pretty important thing to get running. It's 2 hours for one nuclear waste. We have 42 that I need to get, which means that's 21 hours, which in theory... No, it's not 21 hours. It's 84 hours. Look, math is hard, okay? So that's that's like half of a cycle. Oh, no. Come on, man. I can't even build another one of these either because all of our spots are taken up. Well, I could delete something, I guess. This is the supplementary exploration team. We have 340 human relics. Exploration points. I guess they're all stored in here? Or are those... Oh, okay, no. We have 172. We're fine. We're fine. What is this? Gas extractor. Okay, we have 2 of those. One for methane. We're down to 2,000 methane. Really? What am I using the methane for? It's got to be for making something, obviously, but what are we missing here? Is it the iron ore? Yeah, it's got to be. So why can we not make... Ah, of course, for the drill bits, it's scrap metal. It's always scrap metal. Always scrap metal. Okay, bot-wise, I got 9 hauler bots. This is actually going a lot quicker than I thought. I probably should just, you know, park myself here. Take care of all this just super quick. Alright. Well, we're almost done with our little pool here. So that was actually a pretty smart way to do that. I guess if we really wanted to eventually, if we have 4 of these reactors, we could put in, I think they had a special building for that. Yeah, the nuclear levy. This thing right here. I don't think they can actually reach this to build it, but that would be, that'd be nice to be able to hold a whole bunch of water there. Alright, so it is now cycle 72. Which means we need to go turn our water inlets back on just as soon as the nasty's flushed out of there. Won't take long. Yeah, we'll call that good enough. And in we go. Same mess over here. This clears out so quickly now. I am grateful for that. Not that we really needed to be that worried about it, but it is nice to be not shunting nasty water all the way downstream if we can possibly help it. And we'll call that good enough. Alright, there you go. We have harvested a lot of scrap metal. Still harvesting some over here, and this is taking a little bit of time, but I believe we still have quite a lot we can harvest here without having to put up much of anything else. I do see another opportunity in this spot right here, so I'll go ahead and pop these just so we are prepared. That didn't connect. Well, that's also probably fine. Just want to make sure we are staying on top of this. It's going to take a while, but we can get it done. All right, now, how are we looking on this? 61 out of 100. Okay, friends. So here's what's going to happen. Because I cannot allow you to sit through, even at maximum speed, to sit through this anymore without this thing being complete. So we're just going to have to time-lapse the ever-loving you-know-what out of this. And I'm going to have to sit here a whole long time and watch it and make sure nothing catastrophic occurs. But by the time I'm done yapping, then we'll finally have this hot nuclear press finished, and we'll be able to peacefully end today's episode. So, all that being said, while we're doing this time-lapse, might as well do our end-of-episode spiel, you know, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. I say it every single time, but that's because it's true. We have so much stuff to get to still. I know it seems insane to think about, but there's probably a good third of the in-game content we have not done yet. So rest assured there will be several more episodes. Probably at least another 10. We might get to episode 70 on this. Honestly, I guess it just depends on the appetite that you guys have for tolerating additional water beavers. But fear not, because as soon as we're done with this, and as soon as Update 6 Water Beavers is stable, we will be starting back over again with that. But what I want to know from you is, would you prefer those to still be videos, or would you want those to be live streamed? Because people keep asking me for Water Beaver live streams. Hello, Balloon. Well, the balloon's not going to be there at the same time that I saw it in recording this, because I'm going to be speeding this up, so now I'm just going to sound completely insane. But at one point in time, there was a balloon that came by very close to the screen when I said, hello there, balloon, and now I'm just completely even more insane because I keep talking about it. But moving on, people have been asking for Waterbeaver live streams. The reason I have not live streamed this playthrough is because I do know that there are people who watch videos but will not watch live streams. And I don't want to have continuity issues and people saying, like, oh, I'm completely lost because I didn't get to watch the live stream or I didn't want to watch it or whatever, and now we've gotten all this stuff done and I have no idea where. I want to avoid that. So probably not going to be mixing a playthrough between videos and live streams. Probably just going to have one or the other. I'll run a poll again before we start that, but if I can get an early read based on your preferences, would very much appreciate that. Obviously, the videos for the Waterbeavers are a whole lot of fun to make, and they do get some pretty good attention, so I have absolutely no problem continuing to do it that way. Live streams are also a little bit of a different vibe, and for that reason, some of you guys don't like them, and that's fine. But I have a whole lot of fun doing those, and I know a lot of the people that show up for the live streams do enjoy that for that specific reason. A little bit more laid back, we can just spend some time talking, if there's something that's going to take a whole long time. But again, we'll get there when we get there. We have the Update 6 playthrough we're working through as well. That one's going to be a whole lot of fun when we work on our giant, I guess, 25% of the map covering irrigation reservoir thing. But you've already seen their names on the screen. Beard Boosters make it possible, subsidizing this insane content of 55 episodes deep into a mod for the game. But I really, truly appreciate those folks. Could not do without them. So, all that being said, end of time lapse now. All right, folks. We finally got to the beginning of Cycle 73, and we have our second hot nuclear press up and running. Unfortunately, we don't really have enough sunflower seeds to keep this thing fully fed, but it's just a good little bit of future-proofing. We have 2 of these Clockwork Everblossom farms going. We have a third that is almost ready to go. Just have to have this ladder finished. And in addition, we have 14 hauler bots. I did pause this for a long while so we didn't use all of our nuclear fuel. Obviously, we have to keep the nuclear power plant running. But now that we have this whole area blasted out, this should last the longest drought possible with, probably with 2 of these. We're going to end up building another one at some point. But we also, lag. We also have this going again. The tools are a continuous problem, and I did realize during this time lapse, if you caught this, you might have seen me switch these medium mines over to coal. They'd been sitting on quartz pretty much completely idle for this entire time, but we did start getting a little bit more coal in. Now we're starting to run out of iron as well. So we're going to have our work cut out for us to try to balance everything else out here. We're still not quite making enough drill bits to keep these things going, so... Well, you know what? I guess I probably could have fixed this already, but I didn't. This one's going to start making drill bits again. I think we kind of got bottlenecked on methane a little bit after, you know, just burning off the nenifars instead of turning them into methane, because I thought that we were okay with our gas extractors here. But I guess the problem was this storage had filled up, maybe? It wasn't prioritized. But yeah, there's no gas tank over here for methane specifically. So I really should have taken care of that a long time ago. No better time than the present, though. So we'll go ahead and do that. I know I said it was going to end the episode, but we absolutely have to have this taken care of. So that's going to be storage for methane. They'll get that built eventually. And that really should help. You can see the hauler bots. Let's actually take a look at these guys. That's a big boy right there. You know what? Actually, this would be a really funny thumbnail. So just humor me for a second here. It's like Big Brother is watching, and he's carrying a giant tank of methane. But yeah, that's it. That's it, folks. I'm gonna have to mess around with this later on. After the fact and get a good picture, but I'll see you next time. Thanks very much for watching. Again, everything I said before, the time-lapse still applies. Very, very happy to be able to do this, and I really appreciate your support. We'll see you in the next video. Take care, friends. Bye-bye.